Buhay Metro, BBM. Nagbibigay gabay at inspirasyon, hindi alta presyon. At narito na ang kagiliw-giliw nating kasama, Aida Gonzales.
Isang mapagpalang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Welcome po sa isa na namang edisyon ng programang Gabay at Inspirasyon, hindi alta presyon, ang hatid sa inyo ngayong hapon. Ako po si Aida Gonzales. Samahan niyo po ako sa loob ng isang oras, alas 5 hanggang alas 6. Kaya anuman po ang inyong pinagkakaabalahan sa mga oras na ito, abala man kayo sa inyong yung mga nanay ng tahanan sa paghahanda po ng kanilang hapunan, sit back, relax, and enjoy our show. At sa mga kababayan naman po natin na patuloy na nakikipagsapalaran sa lansangan, nagmamaneho ng kanilang sasakyan, pero nakamonitor sa programang magbibigay sa kanila ng inspirasyon, chill lang tayo dyan. Bawal magmadali ha, dahil sabi nga natin kapag nagmamadali, nako, sigurado walang duda, lalo kayong magtatagal niyan. Anyway, bago pa muna ang ating pagkukwentuhan ngayong araw na ito ng Monday, bibigyang daan muna natin ang opening prayer. Father God, thank you. Salamat po sa araw na ito ng Monday. Salamat po sa panibagong week na ipinagkaloob mo po sa programang Beyond Buhay Metro. Salamat sa himpilan ng DWIZ na patuloy mo pong ginagamit upang maging daluyan ng mga ganitong klase ng impormasyon, Panginoon. Lord, samahan mo po kami ni Ma'am Marisa sa aming discussion ngayong araw na ito. At anuman po, at ganun din po ang aming mga panauhin. Gabayan mo po kami at anuman po ang aming mga isi-share sa amin pong mga tagapakinig, tagapanood at mga followers. Ito po ay maging kapakipakinabang sa kanila at may apply sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na buhay. Ito po ang aming prayer in the mighty name of Jesus. Amen and amen. At sa oras na 5:04 ng hapon, ready na ba kayo? Ready na kayong makipagkwentuhan sa amin? Sigurado ready na. Pero syempre, bago ang ating tema ngayong araw, ano bang tema natin, Engineer June, ngayong araw na ito?
Buhay negosyante at pangkabuhayan.
Bago yung ating mga top stories ngayong araw na atin pong pahahapyawan, pabatiin muna natin ang ating partner nga pala tuwing araw ng Monday, si Ma'am Marisa, no? Hindi kompleto mula noong October 1st na inilunsad natin ang Ortigas Market. Hindi na kompleto ang ating araw kapag hindi natin kasama sa studio si Ma'am Marisa. Ma'am Marisa Dames ng Direct to Consumer Promos. Magandang umaga sa iyo. Kumusta ka na po? Parang nangangayayat ka na. Mula nang mag-Ortigas Market
Good afternoon, Aida. Ito, 90% ng oras namin ngayon, lalo na ako, is for Ortigas Market. So, since it's our baby, our social enterprise, we need to see it, birth it, and then see it as it starts to walk like a toddler. So, masaya naman kami sa mga nangyayari at mga developments natin.
At ramdam naman ng bawat vendor doon sa Ortigas Market, kagaya ng panauhin natin later na ating kakausapin, right? Talaga ramdam nila ang iyong pagiging mami. Parang sabi mo, dumami anak mo eh.
Yes, that's very true. Hindi lang anak, kundi mga apo. Lumalaki ang pamilya natin.
Ayun, lumalaki ang pamilya natin. Sige po. So mamaya, introduce mo yung ating mga panauhin na. Diyan lang po kayo dahil dalawa na namang negosyo ang amin pong ibabahagi sa inyo ngayong hapon. Kaya doon sa ating mga tagapakinig, tagapanood at mga followers, well, kung kayo po ay nag-iisip na mga pwedeng maging negosyo, o di kaya naman gusto nyo makarinig ng tips, mga kumbaga karanasan sa pagninegosyo, nasa tamang istasyon po kayo, right? Dahil sigurado mai-inspire po kayo at matututo ngayong hapon na ito. Okay, promise! Pero bago po ang lahat ng yan, susulyapan lang muna natin ang mga nangungunang balita ngayong araw na ito para na rin sa pakanan ng mga hindi nakarinig kanina ng IZ Balita Nationwide, panghapong edisyon na ibinigay sa atin ni David Oro at John Ibanez. Eto po, US Vice President Kamala Harris nakipagpulong na kay PBBM. Hindi ako kasama. Iniwan ako. Anyari? Joke lang. Grabe, no? Super to the max ang pagtatrabaho. Diba? Kakarating niya lang galing APEC. Eto, sunod-sunod na, diba? Nakipag-meeting naman doon. Kaibigan mo to, diba, Tonto? si VP Harris. Anyway, so umaasa tayo na meron namang magandang resulta yung pagpupulong na yan. Sigurado yan. Imported kaya ang pinag-usapan. Anyway, eto pa po ang balita. COVID-19 positivity rate sa Metro Manila bahagyang tumaas. Yun nga talagang nandyan pa rin. Hindi natin maikakaila na nandyan pa rin si COVID-19. Kaya still, ang paalala, magpabakuna. Social distancing pa rin, pagsuot pa rin ng face mask at paghugas ng kamay. Para makaiwas sa mahawahan ng COVID virus. Ito pa po, benchmark interest rate sa bansa posibleng tumaas sa katapusan ng taon. Ano ro yun? Sabi ni Tonton. Anyway, yun nga po hindi lang naman po yan sa ating bansa nangyayari, kundi worldwide. Kasi yun nga, yung matinding dagok ng pandemya, ito na po yun at unti-unting nararamdaman. Ang sabi pa nga ay by next year. Pero may Lord naman tayo na kontrolado ang lahat ng bagay hawak niya. Kaya posibleng may iba pa rin, di ba? Okay, kaya patuloy lang tayong umasa sa kanyang biyaya every day ng ating buhay. Ito pa ang balita sa Pina, natanggap na ng nasuspinding Bucor Chief, Gerald Bantag. Ito pa, naganap na insidente sa Pag-asa Island sa pagitan ng Philippine Navy at Chinese Coast Guard na iparating na sa AFP. Yan ang mga balita. Ihabol ko lang, may na-monitor akong balita doon kanina na, 2.4 billion pesos ang nawawala, nakita ng ating bansa yearly, tama ba? O kada araw. Dahil sa traffic. So, talagang pa-traffic. Kanina, pinag-uusapan natin doon habang nagmimerienda ng napakasarap na Vietnamese food. Mamaya, abangan nyo yan kung ano. Yun nga, yung matinding traffic. And especially ngayon na papalapit tayo doon sa holiday season. Kaya mas asahan pa ang pagtindi ng traffic. Pero sabi nga nila, di ba, pag may traffic, ibig sabihin may progress. May progress. Pero, yun, kasi sa probinsya, doon sa mga probinsyang ilang, walang traffic. Kasi wala namang mabili. Anyari. So, yun talaga po palaging may consequence, di ba, ang bawat bagay. Pero lagi naman yan may good and bad. So, tayo naman as tao, para hindi tayo ma-stress, para hopeful pa rin tayo, palagi nating titingnan yung brighter side, di ba, ng bawat bagay. Gets nyo? Okay? Gets nyo? Gets mo? Sigurado ka, may exam ka mamaya, Engineer June. Okay, yan po ating mga top stories ngayong araw na ito ng Monday, November 21.
Beyond Buhay Metro, nagbibigay gabay at inspirasyon, hindi alta presyon.
Kwentuhan na po sa pagninegosyo ang ating pag-uusapan sa amin pong pagbabalik.
BBM, nagbibigay gabay at inspirasyon, hindi alta presyon. Buhay negosyante at pangkabuhayan.
Ready na ang ating partner na si Miss Marisa Dames para introduce ang ating business feature ngayong araw na ito ng Monday. Ma'am Marisa, sige po, introduce na natin ang napakasarap na Vietnamese food na ating minerienda kanina. Authentic na authentic, ma'am. Ayan.
Yes, we have here this afternoon, kasama natin si Miss Kathy Chien na Vietnamese na nabingwit ng isang Pilipino. Kaya siya ay andito ngayon sa Pilipinas and she is serving delicious, authentic Vietnamese food that's very healthy. And dahil sobrang niyang sarap, parati silang nauubusan. So kailangan pagpupunta kayo sa Ortigas Market, pumunta kayo ng alas 7 ng umaga kasi ang dami nang bumibili sa kanila. So I'd like to share now with you Miss Kathy Chin, who will talk about her business, how she started, and other information that will be useful for our listeners.
Hello, Miss Kathy. Kathy, no? Miss Kathy. Hi, Miss Kathy. Welcome to our program, Beyond Buhay Metro.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for the invites, and it's really an honor for us and our team to be here. I'm Kathy, This is my manager. She's Marianne, and she's been with the kitchen for a year. So our kitchen started in 2019, actually, and then when we started the kitchen, in about 6 months, the pandemic started to follow after. So we survived through the pandemic with very little, because we started out with 5 neighbors. Actually, we sold it to our neighbors first. We started with 5, and then
5 customers only.
Yes, 5
okay.
customers, and then through the pandemic, it grew to about 200 to 300 under our database through the pandemic. And then this year, 2022, we started to look out for opportunities to become public. That's why we were on bazaars a lot. And then we are actually very picky with what bazaars we would join. And Ortigas Market actually came about in September po. Yes.
October.
Yeah, we invited them September, I think, no?
Okay.
Yes po. So we were actually very picky with our market, that the venue that we choose to go public, because your values have to align with our values, is to serve the community talaga. And Ortigas Market actually came out very strong as to serve the community in Pasig City. And that's why we chose Ortigas Market, and no regrets ever since. Ortigas Market has done for us many things. Yeah.
Okay. So your brand name is Can We Po? Tama.
Yes.
Do I pronounce
that's
it
right.
correctly? What does it mean? Can We Po?
Can we fall? So
yes.
actually, we started this out after failing our first business. My husband and I, we started this out as
This is your second business.
Yes.
What was the first
the
one?
first business was an imported fruits business, and we failed it. It's okay, we failed it. And then Can We Fall came after that failed business, and we started out as okay. Since my family is I come from a lineage of very experienced cooks, and they also sell in Bentan Market in Saigon. I'm the 3rd generation of cooks already. So my husband say, I'm a chef. You are a very good cook. Let's show the Filipinos some true taste of Vietnam. And then we started out. We didn't really take a lot of notice in our name. We just started out for fun. So what do you want to call us? It's just, Can We Fall? Like, it's like if you want to eat lunch or something. Can we fall? Can we fall? Yes. And it's also actually a name that stuck with us ever since. Many times we wanted to change the name, but then we realized let's not. Yeah, it's a nice name.
Yeah, it's a nice name.
Like instead of like, where do you want to eat lunch, or you just have us in mind already. So Can We Fall?
I see. Yun pala. So that's the story behind it. So you are, Miss Cathy, you're married to a Filipino.
Yes, that's right.
How long have you been married?
We've been married for 6 years.
So you've been in the Philippines?
For 5 years.
For 5 years.
Yes.
And you were telling us kanina na the first time you married, the first year, and then you have a 1-year break, and then there's COVID na.
Yes,
So
that's right.
You haven't go around.
We haven't been around the Philippines much, but I heard many beautiful places here. Very lovely beaches that I want to go, but no chance yet. Yeah.
Okay, so going back to your business, so how is it doing, your business?
Actually, it's growing very well. We have setbacks, of course. Like we started out in the pandemic, and we grow very well in the pandemic because it's the time for online orders. So everybody stayed home. So the business picked up very well in the pandemic. So when the pandemic was ending, we were thinking a step ahead. Like, okay, what's next? Now everybody can go out. So now what? Now what? What's next? So then we realized that we have no choice but to go public. So we actually rented a space, and then we tried we took that place as an opportunity. But then with our end, on our end, of course, it's our first time also. So we failed again. The first location, we failed again. But that's okay.
It's okay.
Then we step forward.
Been there, done that.
Yes. we know where. The important is we learn our lesson. So we took this opportunity, but okay, because we didn't foresee this, we didn't foresee that. So we took down notes, and then we learned from it. and then we just move forward, and we do it again, start again. Yeah, many setbacks, and then we keep moving forward.
Okay. So, Miss Mary Ann Bustillos ikaw yung general manager, no? And kanina, kinukwento ni Miss Cathy off air na ano pala talaga, parang talagang binigyan ka ng chance, no?
Yes.
Para
Yes po, napaka-blessed.
tumayo or something.
po.
Yes.
Napaka-blessed
Magkwento
po.
ko nga paano, kumustang, kasi syempre, anong klaseng boss si Miss Cathy? Ano yung opportunity na binigay sa'yo?
Stricto po talaga, pero kumbaga, yung natutunan ko po sa company ito ay talagang magagamit ko po hanggang siguro pagtanda ko. Kasi po, first time ko pong nag-work, pero binigyan nila po ako ng chance kahit sa edad ko nga po, I'm 40 na kumbaga binigyan nila ako ng chance kumbaga mag-grow pa. Kung ano pa man po yung natutunan ko po sa kanila yung kung paano ko pong yung time management po, kasi dati po lagi akong nalilate kahit sa school po nung high school ako ganun, pero ngayon po sa kanila ko po natutunan yung ang time po namin, ang pasok po namin is 15 minutes before 12 dapat nandun ka na. Hindi po yung Filipino time.
Listen mga employees yan. So naririnig natin ngayon yung yung side ng diba, ng empleyado.
Yes,
Sige, go. So may natututunan dun sa amo niya. Go ahead.
Yes po. Hindi lang po yung Filipino.
Paki-move mo ng mic yan para mas Yes, go ahead.
Hindi lang po yung Filipino food lang po yung alam ko, kasi mahilig po talaga ako magluto. Passion ko na po yun. Natutunan ko na rin po yung Vietnamese food. Talagang lahat po ng pagkain na tinitinda ng Kenwe Pha, talagang tinuto ko po. Alam ko na lahat, na kahit kasi sila man po tiwala na po sa akin. So kahit yung wala sila, yung magagawa ko na, pati po yung standard po talaga namin ever since po hanggang sa kumbaga dapat hindi po bumaba, naka-level o tumaas pa
yung standard, yung quality.
Yes po, yung quality.
maintain.
Yes po.
And Mama Risa, kanina, Miss Cathy was sharing to us yung you don't keep your you don't
Yes.
believe in keeping the secret of your
Exactly.
recipe?
That's something that is very sad. I see it happen in our community, even in Vietnam. Like a lot of seniors, they are very old, but they have very, very good recipes, and they only want to pass down to their sons or daughters. And then what happens if the kids don't want to learn? They die with the recipe. And I don't want that to happen to Vietnamese cuisines. It's such a beautiful cuisine. It's really it's worth sharing. It's ideas worth sharing. And I'm not always there to cook for everybody, so we really share our recipes at the stall. If you go to Ortigas Market and we sold out already, I write down recipes. Okay, here you try. You go home, you cook, you feel it, you taste my food already. Because for me, I always tell people the recipes is a guideline, but you have to put your feeling in it.
Yes.
You put your feeling
Your
in
heart.
it. Yes, because
Your
when you
passion.
I buy this bone and you buy this bone, it's not the same bones.
Yes.
So this recipe, let's say I put 5 spoons of sugar, but you may put 4. It's up to your liking. You feel it, you taste it. Okay, you know what to add, you know what to minus. You do it by yourself. The recipes is a guideline. What is the ingredients inside? How much ingredients you want to put inside your pot? That's depend on your heart.
I agree,
How you're
I
gonna
agree with
feed
you.
your family.
Yeah, sa baking ganun Sabi ko it is still depends on the baker yung paano niya minamasa.
To tweak, no?
Yes. And I can recall a story, yung tamales sa Batangas. Ganun, ayaw niyang i-share yung recipe niya. Kaya namatay lang yung the business. Anyway, so ano pang natutunan mo, Miss Mary Ann, doon sa ano yung mga opportunities pang nabigay sa iyo ni Miss Cathy,
Yung
paano
how to
mag-run ng
manage po
negosyo?
ng mga tao.
Yes.
Lagi pong sinasabi sa akin ni Ma'am tsaka ni Sir na ate, one day, pagka halimbawa gusto mo na rin magtayo ng sariling negosyo, magagamit mo lahat ng natutunan mo dito.
Sinasabi niyang ganun
Yes
sa'yo?
po. Lagi po akong pinupush ni Ma'am, ate, mag-start ka ng Vietnamese food din sa province nyo, ganyan. Kasi lahat po talagang pinagkatiwala na rin po nila sa akin lahat ng timpla ni Ma'am.
Because really, when we get someone, we don't expect them to stay for many years. Because
That's the
we
reality, right?
Yeah, we have a learning curve. We have a draft for every single team member. So as long as the line is still going up, you can stay with me. But when your learning curve hits a plateau, it's time you leave. Because that means I have nothing else to give you. I have nothing else to teach you. So when your learning curve is like that, you leave. It's time for you to go. You join a bigger company, or you start your own. It's better you start your own because now you hold the standard of our kitchen. Even if you open a carinderia with a high standard, imagine if all carinderia in the Philippines have high standard. Imagine what the Filipinos are going to enjoy. Yes, right. So that's our aim. But before they leave, they have to train. They have to
the
train
next
someone
one.
else.
That's the next one.
Before they leave. So when Ate, he has the chance to go already, he needs to also groom the next member. She needs to learn how to manage. She needs to learn how to lead, and she needs to learn how to teach. Same like how we are baby her until today. So same, she will do it for the next generation and the next generation. Yeah, that's how we can continue to grow. We empower people and let them be independent. Yeah.
Ang daming binigay sa iyo na kakaiba, 'di ba? Yung mga opportunities sinishare ni Miss Cathy. Pero yun lang ba ang karanasan? Pero yun lang ba ang karanasan mo sa kanya, or hindi ka rin libre doon sa mga pagtutuwid ng iyong mga mali?
Kumaga parang naging na rin po sa akin, hindi po libre yun. Parang ang bayad na lang po yung may natutunan po ako. Yung po bang, yung lahat ng pagtutuwid nila sa mali ko, talagang umiyak po talaga ako kasi medyo masailan po ako. Kunting lang po
sensitive
talaga.
ka.
Sensitive po talaga ako. Kunting lang umiyak talaga ako. Pero kinabukasan, parang naisip ko, parang yung mga sinabi sa akin ni Sir o ni Ma'am, parang para din po sa
Tama
akin.
naman.
Opo, kasi masyado po akong maluwag talaga sa tao. Halimbawa po, yung konting pagkakamali, hindi ko po, hinahayaan ko lang sila. Yung pala, sabi ni Sir, paano raw ako magiging good leader kung yung masyado po akong okay lang sa akin, okay lang yan. Dapat maging rin daw po ako, itama ko daw talaga yung mga pagkakamali nila. Kasi minsan nagtatakpan ko, ganun po.
Kasi parang hindi mo rin sila natutulungan eh.
Opo.
Diba?
Parang wala rin po silang natututunan.
So, yung mga niluluto yung piniprepare yung food sa Canripo, talagang authentic siya talaga.
Yes
na
po,
mga
authentic po talaga na sa amin lang po makikita yung pagkain na yun na marami pong pares ng pagkain na tinitinda namin, pero iba po yung lasa nung sa amin talaga. Talaga authentic po siya.
May tanong ka, ma'am?
Well, actually, I was very thankful to see that, and to know rather, that Cathy has been mentoring.
Yes.
Kasi ang business kasi na you start as a family business,
Yes,
ours is also family business. But we've been doing it for more than 30 years na, no? So, nakikita, staff come and go. Meron talagang tumatagal,
Yes,
no? Meron ding yung alam mong ready na, pakawalan mo na,
Yes.
'di ba? Lalo na pag magpaalam, kami we've been very blessed to have people who left us who are doing very well. And it's nice that they always come back and say, "Okay, ma'am, kung hindi dahil sa mentoring niyo, ganyan." So it's rewarding in itself.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's rewarding in itself. Kasi parang ayaw naman natin sabihin nila na tayo yung pumigil sa kanilang growth Oo, 'di ba? So, ganun talaga. Kasi sabi nga ni Miss Cathy, pag na-reach nila yung plateau, parang tingin, na-hit na yung peak eh. So, it's time to grow. Okay. So, having a business is not easy.
It's not
easy.
It's not easy.
Even if you're earning money.
Yes, because you make money and then you have to think, what are you gonna do with the fund? And then you must have many fundings for different things. And then how are you going to grow your team? How are you going to invest this back in your people, right? And actually, if you look at our price points, we don't make a lot out of a sales, actually. Because every single meatball that you eat is handmade, one by one. the pate is made at home. Everything is homemade and handmade. So it consumes a lot of our time and electricity and all of our effort, right? So actually, we don't make a big earnings from there, but we really work because we love doing this.
Yes.
Really, the whole team is. So we make small, but then we continue to exist, and we make small progress, but slow progress is better than no progress, right?
Yeah.
So we're still going. So we as long as we know that each day we take a step forward, each day we have better decision making. Some decisions may be our setback, but then just because of one setback and you fall, it's it's a
Not
waste
enough.
of the. I have to look. That's why my whole team is actually they are my motivation also. My husband and me, we look to our team to give us the motivation forward. Okay, if we do this decision, does it benefit the entire team? And like business is not easy in that sense. Managing people, I think one of the most challenges things in doing business is to
Managing
manage
people.
to manage how to manage everyone,
managing people.
because everyone is not coming from the
It's
same
unique.
mold.
Oh, yes.
Everybody is different. This person cry more, this person have this problem, this person has another problem, but in a whole we let them know that we always pay you on time, we appreciate your time according to what you work, and we also let us worry about the money. You worry about your own job opportunity, like, so we take care of you, you take care of our customer,
Yes.
and we don't tolerate rude customers to our team. We don't tolerate.
True.
We do not tolerate that. If you're rude to my team, you're rude to me. Get out. I don't need this sales. Yeah. So when we take care of our team well, they will automatically take care of our customers.
Yes, the customer. Yes.
And I see that the whole team actually put a lot of love in what they do. Every single pao, we have pao also. Every single pao is made out of love also. Each of them handmade one by one. Even the spring roll, it takes about how many months of training before you can roll independently?
I think it's 1.5.
1.5 months for
Talaga?
others. So imagine how many rolls we have to throw away. So if the
throw
food,
away.
if the food doesn't
perfect
meet,
them.
if it doesn't meet our standard, we cannot sell.
Perfect po talaga kasi kailangan.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we bought like kilos of meat because our meatballs is made from 100% meat. There's no flour inside it. It's very hard to achieve that kind of texture without flour, without chemical. It's very hard to achieve the meatballs texture standard. So to make that, it also take another skill set. And sometimes if they when they're learning and they make a mistake and it doesn't taste right, or the texture is not right, we throw away the whole batch. So that's where all our fundings go to training.
Wow.
A lot, yeah. But we have to assign funds for that, because if we don't train and we keep bad standard, we cannot grow. The more we cannot grow.
Yes, the more we cannot
Yeah.
do. Yes, true. Very, very true. So lastly, any what can you advise to those future businessman or businesswoman? Any tips? Oh, yeah.
I think have a lot of grit. And never compromise your standard for anything, even money. You put our standard, you meet the standard, especially in food industry or any industry. We are only as good as our last service. Doesn't matter how many times the customer dine with us already. If the last service is off, they will not come back. And don't take so much importance on getting many customers at first. Get 10 customers. Make sure 8 come back to you. Make sure 8 customers come back. So the comeback customers are the ones that. And how do you get comeback customer? Make sure your standard is at 100%, 120% every single time you serve. That's how you keep people with you. Yeah. Really put in a lot of effort.
Yeah, very true. Agree 100%. So, Miss Mary Ann, ikaw naman, bilang empleyado, ano naman masishare mo sa nakikinig ngayon na ano? Share na rin natin yun. Oo.
Yun pong pagka alam po nating matututo tayo, wag po tayong give up. Ako po kasi talaga hindi ako gumive up kahit marami na po akong nakasamang nag-give up talaga. Yung sa experience namin, ilan na po yung mga nakasama kong nag-give up pero ako andito pa rin. Pero nakikita po yung sarili ko na talagang nag-grow po talaga ako.
Ibang Mary Ann ka na,
Yes
1.5 years ago. Di ba ibang Mary Ann
Yes
yung
po.
nakilala nila?
Yes po.
Sa Mary Ann ngayon?
Yes po, talagang ibang-iba na po.
Pwede na magtayo ng restaurant.
Kaya na po. Pero wag po
Umulan na lang kulang,
Wag
no?
po muna. Yes.
Ayan, parang ganon.
Yes.
Ibig sabihin, doon sa natutunan mo sa kanya, di ba? Kaya na.
Kaya
of
na.
course, but not necessarily putting
Magaling
on
pong teacher talaga si ma'am.
Ayan, magaling na
Magaling
yan.
na siya
Galing,
po.
congrats. Di ba?
Yeah, yung sinasabi niyong consistency talaga,
Yes
no? When we started the market, we had like 33 vendors, no? During the first month, may mga ni-retire na kami. That's why there are some that you don't see anymore. Basically, it's because hindi sumusunod sa patakaran natin. The biggest issue for me was cleanliness of the booth.
Yes.
We're very strict about that, and also especially food safety. Yung mga pasaway talagang ini-uninvite namin. Sinasabi, friends na lang tayo, no? Kasi it takes one case, you know, of Diyos ko, wag naman po, no? Na may sumama ang tiyan, kawawa naman yung ibang vendors natin, madadamay. So, yun. Tama yung case. Consistency talaga, no compromise.
No compromise. Ayan. Okay, so thank you, Miss
Thank you.
Cathy. Thank you, Miss
also.
Mary
Thank you
Ann.
po.
Thank you
Can we
po.
po? Can we po? Ayan. Napakasarap. Narinig niyo naman yung story behind it. Kung paano siya ginagawa, di ba? Bas ang gusto lang nila, perfect talaga. So, try na, Can we po sa Ortigas Market. Every Saturday po yan. Nandyan sila. Oo.
Yes,
Palaging unang-unang nauubos.
Come early.
Come early. O, diba?
Yes po.
O, sige. So, sige po. Magbe-break lang tayo. Marami pong salamat sa kay Miss Cathy at Miss Mary Ann ng Can We po. Susunod na, sa pagbabalik po natin, isa na namang negosyo ang atin pong isi-share sa ating mga tagapakinig. Kaya dyan lamang po kayo. Promise, babalik kami ni Miss Marisa Dames.
BBM, nagbibigay gabay at inspirasyon, hindi alta presyon. Buhay negosyante at pangkabuhayan.
Ihabol ko lang to, Ma'am Marisa, no? Paalala lang sa ating mga motorista, mga may-ari ng sasakyan, magtampo si Kalando eh. Parinig muna natin yung benefits po ng Wonderlube. Parinig natin kung gusto po natin makatipid sa konsumo ng gasolina, maging maganda ang makina natin sa sasakyan.
Sa
Ito po.
aming mga sasakyan, mga kaibigan, sa organisasyon namin ay ginagamit ito na matagal na panahon na pagka na-treated na ang makina mo dito, ang unang protection mo dito ay makatipid ka ng gasolina, krudo, kasi lahat ng klaseng makina ito ay pwede mong gamitin. Ultimo yung makina ng pantahe, yung tinatawag na sewing machine, at saka mga electric pan na maingay. Pag yung maingay na electric pan, patakan mo lang ito, mawawala na yung ingay. Ganon din yung mga transmission, differential ng makina, yung makina ng mga malalakas ng talaktak niya. Pag ginamitan mo ito, ay malilisen, mababawasan ng malaki. So ngayon, una, nakatipid ka na sa fuel. Pangalawa, mababawasan ng malaki. More than 50% of your pollutant ay tatanggalin nito. Dahil nga, magiging yung function ng makina mo ay mas madulas ang ikot ng makina mo dahil nga metal protector. So ngayon, ang buhay ng makina mo, madadagdagan ng power and at the same time, mas hahaba ang makina mo ng doble kung inilalagay mo ito lagi sa change oil mo. So ngayon, magdagdag ka ng expenses. So, lalaki nga yung expenses mo, pero madudubli naman yung kilometrahe ng tinatakbo mo bawat change oil. So, pwede sa motor, pwede ito sa mga kotse, pwede ito sa mga delivery trucks, ito ay pwede sa mga tractor head na malalaki na sasakyan. ultimo barko ay ginagamit na po ito. Kaya ako, dahil sa satisfaction ko doon sa aking mga jeepner condition sa Makati, talagang inire-recommenda ko, una, ay satisfied ako dahil malaki yung savings. Pangalawa, mawawala yung pollution. Pangatlo, hahaba, hindi magiging sirain ang makina mo pag ginamit mo ito. So, ang pang-apat, ay yung pong madudubli yung change oil mo, so malaki yung ating tinatawag na savings para sa mga
So yan po si Calando Marquez, ang president ng National President ng Liga ng Transportation at Operators Nationwide. Kung kayo po ay interesado sa Wonderlube, ito po 0932-983-0377, 0961-502-0906. Or hanapin nyo lamang po sa FB. Maririnig nyo rin po doon yung mga testimonials sa mga gumamit na po nitong Filipino invention na ito. Okay. At sa oras na 5:46 ng hapon, eto isang negosyante na naman ang ating makakausap, magbabahagi ng kanyang mga karanasan at kung paano niya minamanage, ini-improve yung ano-ano yung mga lessons na natututunan niya sa pagninegosyo. Ma'am Marisa, sino tong ating next feature, business feature?
Mm-hmm. Ang sunod na nating negosyante is actually an urban planner. So you will be surprised na maraming vendor partners natin sa Ortigas Market na merong buhay before they came to the market. They really have other pursuits, no? So I'd like to introduce this afternoon Miss Ros De Vera of Cactus and Canvas, and it's best na siya ang mag-explain sa atin tungkol sa kanyang negosyo.
Hello, Miss Rose. Welcome to BBM.
Yes. Hello, Ma'am Aida. Hello, Ma'am Marisa. And hello sa mga nakikinig at nanonood. I am Ros De Vera Queja of Cactus and Canvas.
Cactus and Canvas.
Yes. And sobrang grateful kami sa opportunity for local businesses like Cactus and Canvas na meron to share our journey. We are 8 years old, and
8 years old. Okay.
And we are happy to share that through Ortigas Market ay marami kaming nagiging kaibigan na local businesses. And ito yung isa sa mga nauna naming naging products. Okay, Cactus and Canvas started as a supplier of souvenirs during wedding.
Oo, yun nga yun nga ang itatanong ko, paano nagsimula ang Cactus and Canvas?
I don't want to take credit. It's actually the idea of my husband Vincent. The start is out of pagmamahal ang Cactus and Canvas. So it started as our gift to a thesis partner of my husband, and from there we got a lot of inquiries. Kasi ang cute at it's something different before 8 years ago. Instead of the typical pillows na pang souvenir, this is something that you take home and you really take care of.
So parang yan yung parang giveaway doon.
Yes.
Di ba usually sa mga weddings palagi may giveaways iba-iba na. Parang nauuso. Pero ngayon, ito naisip niyo nakakaiba.
Yes. In fact, we are happy to share that we are among the first to offer cactus souvenirs sa mga events. And then we are very innovative kasi si Vincent, very creative. He thought of wooden items na yun
Ganda nga
yun yung planter. And then, we actually, ang talagang kilala ang Cactus and Canvas, you can have your name engraved.
Dyan.
Yes.
Okay.
Your event details nandito. So, your guest will take this home, and when they see it in the corner of their house or in the center of their house, they will remember that, this is from the wedding of ganyan.
Oo, tapos nandun pa yung date. So, maalala mo gaano katagal na yung buhay nun, Cactus. Okay, so, gano'n nagsimula yung negosyo na yan.
That's right.
And
8
then,
years ago.
8 years ago. And ngayon, tuloy-tuloy siya and growing?
Yes, we are very happy na na-survive ang pandemic. It's still pandemic, pero
Na-survive nyo? Diyan sa klase, hindi naman food yan. Plantito.
Yes, but part of the reason ay naging flexible kami. We tried to capture online. And also, part of our growth and part of our yung pag-survive is nag-expand kami ng products.
Yan, pakita mo na yan. Yan naman yun, oo.
Yes.
Andun pa rin yung wood. Okay.
Yes.
Yan naman
Kaya Cactus and Canvas. Now, this is our best seller. This is the smallest of our wooden clocks. It's 5 inches and our biggest is 18 inches.
So tama ba ang oras niyan? Hindi na kailangan ng posporo?
Hindi ko lang nalagyan ng battery. but yes, this is very durable. And again, it's not plastic, so it lasts long. The one at home, it's actually 5 years old. So very, very sturdy. And proudly Philippine-made. That's actually something that we're very proud of. Na idea, it's not copied elsewhere. It is our product and made here in the Philippines by local woodworkers.
Okay.
Yes.
Anong wood yan, Miss Ross?
Majority of the wood that I have here ay acacia wood. But we also have mahogany and as I often say, kasi nga urban planner ako, so ayaw natin yung mapagkamalan tayong nagpuputol ng puno para sa negosyo. Yes, okay. So we are happy na sustainably sourced. Yes, wag naman na Maida. Ayan. Sure na we're sustainably sourced. Ayan.
Okay. Ayun, may pinapakita kaming gano'n. Meron ka din dyan Ang gaganda, no? Yan naman ay lamp, no?
Yes.
Pinapakita rin natin yung mga 5 photo nyo.
Yes.
Oo, ayan, yun yung mga cactus, mo, ang dami.
Yes.
So, ito, balikan natin tong live mong yan. So, yan ay...
This is one of our newest design of lamps. We have about 4 kinds of lamps. One you saw earlier.
Ayan, okay, sige.
Yes. And the beauty of this is antique yung style and very team kahoy. So yun nga, yung pandemic, na-capture natin yung team kahoy. Those who love decorating their houses during the pandemic. And yan, yun nga, masaya kami na isa kami sa mga napipili na pang-decor ng mga bahay nila.
Kakaiba siya Nako, oo. Tapos sariling atin pa.
Yes, the design is very much ours. And the wood is proudly, yun nga, acacia, hardwood na it will last long.
So, kanina parang na-mention mo na parang yung biggest why nyo rin bakit yung ginagawa yan, yung parang mas nakakatulong din kayo. At saka yun nga, hindi naman siya, ano ba yun, mga retaso lang? Di ba parang sa halip na matapon lang elsewhere?
Yes, we have smaller items. That's what we use the retaso for. But we also hire mga woodworkers na, these are hand...
Ano yan? Sangkalan ba yan?
Yes.
Okay.
Ito naman...
Parang nakakahinayang naman gamitin sangkalan.
What we do at home, the other side we use as chopping board. The other side we use to display our food items. Yung mga niluluto. Kasi kailangan Instagrammable, diba? Ganyan. So, ito yung mga magpipicture pa.
Okay.
Yes. But this is one of our about 60 designs of wood. Kasi Filipinos, iba't iba yung gustong taste sa sangkalan. So this is our newest. It's a pizza board. Ayan. And yun nga po, we hire mga nanay, ayan, and then yung mga woodworkers na luckily, ayun nga po, during the pandemic ay hindi nawalan ng trabaho because we tried, yun nga, we tried to look for other sources where we get customers and clients. Marketing, we needed to do that para yung mga nagre-rely sa Cactus and Canvas. Meron pa rin kaming source ng mga mga ibebenta.
So, Miss Rose, sa kwento mo, parang, hayahay ang buhay sa pagnenegosyo. Hayahay ba?
It's not always the case. Ayan. Di ba, Ma'am Marisa? Ayan. But as a business owner na, may mga nagre-rely na maraming staff na may mga binubuhay, we try our best. It's not just for us. Parang, we get multiple sources of, where we get our clients, and this is where Ortigas Market comes in because Ortigas Market is a good platform for us to connect with clients in the Pasig area because our Cactus and Canvas is located in Quezon City. Yan. So, we bring it closer to those who work in the Ortigas CBD and the neighboring cities.
So, yun. Kumbaga, nagda-drive sa inyo na tuloy-tuloy din kahit minsan sabi mo nga hindi always hayahay because yung mga empleyado na umaasa at yung mga suppliers nyo na umaasang kukunan nyo ng supplies.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Pero so far, yung maraming learnings ba sa pagnenegosyo? Meron ka rin bang learnings?
Yes. For Cactus and Canvas, ang ating main na point is we will not be where we are right now if not for the staff that are helping us to create these beautiful artwork. Ayan. So, yung creativity, the ideas from my husband and then come to life because of the people we work with and we partner with.
Okay. So, napakabilis na ating oras. Pero, oo, ang dami mo nang nasi-share sa... So, tingin mo si Cactus and Canvas ay magtutuloy-tuloy in the next 5-10 years and and more.
Yes, and we want to and we will. Okay. And with the help of, actually, the opportunity that's presented to us by Ortigas Market and this show, yung way for us to share that we have these products, this is just one of the many steps that will help us to scale up and also to remain in the business. And siguro part of the reason we continuously improve our service and we continuously expand our product line. So we don't just stop at, naging bestseller to. We try to innovate more items and introduce more items. Yan.
Okay. So, paano makokontak si Cactus and Canvas? Sabi mo nga, nasa QC kayo, tapos ngayon nasa Ortigas Market. Nasa online naman, no?
Yes.
Definitely. So, meron pa bang other platform or avenue na pwede silang...
Yes, you may like and follow us on Facebook, Cactus and Canvas, and also in Instagram. We have Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok Shop. Ayan. And if I can just share that we have opened our second shop. Our first shop is located at SM North. Ayan, nasa main building po kami ng SM North. And we have just recently opened our second shop with all the support ng ating mga dear clients. We were able to put up a souvenir cafe inside Fort Santiago Intramuros. And everybody's welcome to join us and to try our pastries and different drinks. And of course, to have a look and support local businesses.
Definitely, yun yung susunod nating agenda. Oo, dun kami para mapakita namin mismo yung nasa loob siya ng Fort Santiago.
Yes.
So gagawin natin siya. So abangan niyo po yun yung sa susunod episode ng ating Buhay Lakwatsa para mapakita naman natin yung kung gaano kaganda yung Manila Canvas Cafe.
Yes.
Diba?
Yes. If I may also share that Cactus and Canvas, the second shop, we name Manila Canvas because it is a blank canvas for other local artists to showcase and display their items. Opportunity for them to sell their items.
Ayun. Oh. Thank you, Miss Ross, ha?
Thank you, Ma'am Aida. Thank you, Ma'am Marisa.
Ayan. Thank you, ma'am. Tapos, lastly, ma'am, bago dun sa akin pang ilang segment i-share, kamusta si Ortigas Market? You mentioned naman na parang everyday binibigyan mo kami ng bilang ng mga updates, no?
Yes.
Na talagang dumadami po.
Oo. Yung first na launch natin, yung October 1, we had about 1,000 visitors. Of course, andun ang ating pinakagwapong mayor, si Mayor Vico. So, ang daming, syempre, may crush doon, So, but we were happy to note that as of last Saturday, we already had 2,700 visitors,
Almost triple.
Which is like 500 more than last week's. So, meron kasi tayong nag-keep track in the 3 entrance and exit points. I'm sure may mga na-miss out kami, but we're happy kasi talagang dumodoble. And then we've seen also the foot traffic. Nagbukas tayo earlier, dati 7 tayo, ngayon 6 na. Meron gustong 5, sabi ko, sobra na kayo. But that's the wave of people that come in So, masaya, nag-sold out naman lalo na yung mga food vendors natin. Even our non-food, malakas naman daw ang sales. So, hopefully, with everybody's support, we can continue to run the market.
Apo. Ayan. So, every Saturday yon, tuloy-tuloy pa rin po. Siyempre, may mga announcement pa si Ma'am Marisa in the next coming weeks.
Of course.
Po. Ayan. Okay. So, bago po tuluyan tayong magpaalam, no? Ito muna, mag-trivia muna tayo. Oo, mag-trivia muna tayo bago ko bigay po yung last segment natin. Familiar po ba kayo sa alkaline water? Alkaline water o baka hindi po kayo masyadong familiar. Ito po, Bakit kailangan ng katawan ng alkaline water? Alam niyo ba sagot dyan? Dahil ito ay may mataas na pH level kaysa ordinaryong tap water sa gripo. Sabi ng mga dalubhasa, nakaka-neutralize daw ng acid sa ating katawan. Sabi ng iba, nakakatulong sa pag-iwas ng seryosong sakit tulad ng cancer and heart disease ang alkaline water. Noong 2016, ayon sa mga scientists sa Shanghai, bumaba ang blood pressure, diabetes, and cholesterol levels ng mga tao pagkatapos ng 3 o 6 na buwan na pag-inom ng alkaline water. So, gusto nyo bang makasiguro ng alkaline water na bibilhin na ito ay puro at natural, hindi siya processed? Aba, subukan nyo na po ang Alkaloy Natural Alkaline Water. Saan ito mabibili? Nabibili po ito, pwedeng i-deliver sa Metro Manila, ang FB page nila, Biyaya Marketing Solutions, Shopee, Biyaya Marketing. Meron din po sa FIS-PC One Store EDSA, dito po sa may 821 Cortes Building sa EDSA, between Scout Borromeo and Scout Albano. Yan. So, punta na po kayo doon. Yan po ang Alkaloy Natural Water. At bilang pangwakas,
Gabay sa matamis na buhay.
come to me for all that you need. Come into my presence, sabi ni Jesus, with thanksgiving. For thankfulness opens the door to my treasures. When you are thankful, you affirm the central truth that I am good. I am light, in whom there is no darkness at all. The assurance that I am entirely good meets your basic need for security, sabi ni Jesus. Your life is not subject to the whims of a sin-stained deity. Relax in the knowledge that the one who controls your life is totally trustworthy. Come to me with confident expectation. There is nothing you need that I cannot provide. Diyan na po natin winawakasan ang ating
Gabay sa matamis na buhay.
Paalam na rin po kami sa Monday edition ng programang Beyond Buhay Metro. Salamat sa ating mga nakaagapay. Si AJ Barameda, Sokmed Elaine de Malanta, writer si Rashid Locsin, Iriam Sancho, at ang ating co-pilot si Engineer June Aguba. Salamat din sa mga taga-engineering, transmitter, sa mga nanood po sa amin sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao, mga OFWs po na narating na aming broadcast, nag-follow sa YouTube, sa FB at sa AM radio station natin. Marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat. At sa atin po mga naging panauhin, di ba? Si Ma'am Marisa, yung ating partner tuwing Monday. At syempre yung ating guest, si Miss Ross De Vera. At kanina si Miss Cathy ng Can We Po. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Susunod na po ang programang Travel Well with Miss Christine Mahadillas. Susunod na po siya. Thank you, Miss Christine, sa aming overtime. Ako po si Aida Gonzalez. Maraming salamat. Magandang hapon. To God be the glory. Bye-bye.
Gabay sa lahat ng mga tao, mga issue sa pera, sa buhay o kalusugan. Buhay Metro ang inyong maaasa.
BBM, nagbibigay gabay at inspirasyon, hindi alta presyon.